Hey fellas, this is our drip stock review. Now, I don't know why or what I'm doing wrong, and I'm trying not to cover up the microphone because I guess it mutes it a little bit. But I'm going to have to spin this around so you can see not just me, but what we're doing at. Every time I don't do it, I spin around like this, I get it wrong. So, right here in back of me is our drip stock review, and we're currently at, I'll show you. We are, let me take it down here to the TV. We're currently at $24,358.76. We have 12 individual stocks. Let me see if I can get the actual portfolio value. There it is. And here are what it is. We have, this is computer share. We have what is called a free account. And how does computer share get paid? Computer share gets paid by the companies that list themselves. Oh, Jesus Christ. This thing's heavy as hell. Anyways, let me set you down. So we have 12 stocks, and our goal for this year was to get to $25,500. That was our goal. This is the second month of the year, which we all know that. And we're already at $24,358.76. I'm gonna kind of have to hurry up a little bit with this because on our account, and I'll read you the message they sent us. It says, my messages. Welcome to the message center. Here from you can read and see your messages. Walmart's 3-for-1 stock split. The date they sent that out was February 20th. It says the Walmart's 3-for-1 stock split date. It gives this date to date. 3-for-1 stock. Due to the Walmart stock split, our systems will be unavailable starting Friday, 2/23/24, which is today, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm just trying to get this out of the way. They're just, while the split shares are credited to holders' accounts, you can begin accessing your account on Monday, the 26th, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so we'll go back to our portfolio. All right, I'll have to stand up again to show you our summary. But we have 12 stocks, and for those of you, let me write down. I got to write down here. Keeping track. 24,358.71. We only invest. I'll go back to the basics. I showed you a book earlier today called The Richest Man in Babylon. One of the biggest cornerstones throughout your life, and this is not something you learn once and don't have to do it, is you have to understand money. You have to understand how money works, and you have to understand how to make money work for you. That may seem like an odd, duh moment, but I cannot tell you how bad it is when people don't understand money. You end up becoming, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, an economic slave. Now, this money, this 24,300 some odd dollars, is ours to keep for the rest of our lives. This is our 10% that we pay ourselves every month. We don't spend this money. What we do with this money is we leverage it to get a loan. Say we want to buy a car. We offer this as collateral to the bank, so we'll get a secured loan at a better rate of return, a better rate of interest. Instead of paying 8 or 9%, anyways, I promise you, you go into the bank with this kind of money, you're not going to have problems getting a loan, and it's going to be better terms. All right, so that's why we're doing this. And at the end of your life, should you decide to donate this money or send it on to a family member or help somebody else out, that's why we're going to keep this money. This is our money to keep, and we're going to use it to make more money. All right? So, anyways, investing in a drip stock means we don't have to use a broker. We don't have to pay their fees. We don't have to pay them anything. We don't need a broker. And the reason I came across this is I got ripped off when I was a very young man by Charles Schwab in their accounts. And they had front-loaded accounts. It doesn't matter about that. So I decided to teach myself about money. No, I don't want to get into that story. It was a very painful lesson, and this is one of the things I can do for you to help. I'm not the guy that's going to talk to you all day about hypergamy and how women are delusional, and I will occasionally when something that, but I want to do practical things for you that can help you get where you want to go. Long haul. We're not short-term investors. We're not get rich quick schemes. We're not doing anything like that with money. All right? And this is how we build our foundation. Our foundation consists of at least 3 to 6 months of oh shit cash on hand. Within one after that we have our investments. And one of the key things you have to do to start off is get out of debt. Get yourself out of debt. We don't live check to check. We don't live month to month. We live on a financial plan, just like you have a career plan, just like you have 3 plans for your life, your dreamer phase, your career phase, and your retirement phase. We don't want our retirement phase, and I don't want your retirement phase to look like a nightmare because you didn't prepare for retirement. Again, money is one of the big cornerstones to your life, and understanding it and making it work for you is what this is all about. So we're going to get into it. Dividend reinvestment plans are individual stocks that you can buy directly from the company if you agree to their terms. They'll give you a terms of you must invest a minimum of $25 for 10 months. And then once you do that, you sign up to do that, you become a shareholder of record and you can buy fractions or whole shares of a stock directly from the company without using a third party. Our third party, we don't pay Computershare for anything, and I know it seems crazy. How does Computershare get paid? They get paid from the people who post these stocks, these dividend reinvestment stocks here up on Computershare. And all we have is a free account. And I don't even know if they have like a tier system. So anyways, how do you buy the stocks? What you do is you either add you add a checking or savings account to it, and you can have it automatically withdrawals. You can have direct control over it. It's not rocket science. All right. The other thing is, let's get into nuts and bolts. Nuts and bolts means we don't ever invest in anything we don't understand, use, or apply. Damn, they're going to shut me up. No, I don't want to talk to you. All right. So the only thing we invest in are things that everybody needs, just like us, everything, things that we use, and we're not getting into non-fungible tokens or some new token. We're not doing anything like that. This is tried, true, steady, compound interest in time over a long period of time pays off. That's from Warren Buffett and the late, great Charlie Munger. They run Berkshire Hathaway. All right, so our first stock, which we have 23.75 shares, and it's up to $174.66, is Amazon. The second stock we have underneath there is California Water. Everybody has to have water and food and supplies. That's why we have that. The next one below that is Chesapeake Utilities, which the Chesapeake Bay Area is the DMV, the District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia. A lot of rich people around there, and everybody needs electricity. Right below that is Costco. That's our most expensive stock. It's $738.26 each. We have 1.56 anyways, shares of that. Right below that is ExxonMobil Corporation. Everybody needs fuel. Everybody needs the things that the byproducts that come out of producing liquid gas and oil. We have 36.27 shares in that, and that's down. Holy cow! It's down a tenth, half of. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's at $103.73. Right below that is Marathon Petroleum Company. If you're ever traveling, and I believe this is a shout out to the MGTOW Cowboy. He, as a trucker, may be able to attest that out in the middle of nowhere, they have these gas stations with like a little fast food places attached to it. And those are usually franchised out, but owned outright by Marathon Petroleum Company. All right, so That's why we invest in that one. And then we have 14.2 shares in Marathon, and it's up to $169.57. Right below that is the Raytheon Technology, which is RTX, which is the ticker symbol. That's the 3-letter or 4-letter tangent where you can, on the stock exchange, just look it up if you need to. We have 12.8 shares in Raytheon, and it's up to $90.11. RTX is their ticker symbol. It may seem ghoulish, but there's at least 6 wars going on, and they're making money, so we're going to take advantage of the situation. Right below that is the Clorox company, and they make a lot more things than just Clorox. We have 10.3 shares at $152.79 a share, and that's also up. The Coca-Cola company, which is known by KO or Knockout, we have 36.87 shares, and it's up $61. We have it to $61.16 per share. Right below that is our little nudge for the women who have dogs and cats. It's called the J.M. Smucker Company. We have only 4.8 shares of that. It's also up $126.39 per share. They sell cat toys, cat food, dog toys, all that kind of stuff. And that's our little inside joke about the female dog and cat ladies. All right. Right below that is Tyson's Food, which is a big supplier of meat products to Walmart, Albertsons, and all the rest of these places. So we have 21.69 shares of that, and that's also up $53.14. Right below that's the big deal for us this weekend. It's called Walmart. We have the Walmart stock. We have 15.62 shares. So whatever that is times 3, come Monday or Tuesday when I show you this, that'll be tripled. It's up to $175.94. And what they're doing is they're getting ready to buy a media marketing company. So this is how they're generating shares. They're rewarding us for investing in the company. And that's going to be good. It's the same thing that happened to us earlier last year when Amazon did a stock split. Amazon went all the way down to I think they were a couple $1,000s per share. And they went down to $80 a share, and now they're back up to $174.66. So that's what I'm forecasting. The same thing to happen to Walmart. We'll have at least 3 times the amount of shares we currently have, 3-to-1 split, and then the price will definitely at least get cut in half, but we'll end up with the same amount of money. So right now we have $2,749.06 in there, so we're doing okay. And why we split up our shares, and I'm going to stand up to show you this, and I'm going to show you our pie chart. Again, this may seem like a lot, and you may be like, ugh, I just wanted a little TikTok video or something like that. But it's very important for you to understand how this works. So I'm going to take you up and show you our investment summary. This pie chart right here is our investment summary. And what that proves is that we do not have all of our eggs in one basket, meaning that we have our money spread out over products and services that we know every person in the United States needs. In fact, that every person may be on a global basis. But this is one of the things I can help you with. I don't hide anything from you. There's no fees. We're not paying anybody extra stuff for that. These companies want our money, and once you become a shareholder of record, you're good. You get the vote, and there's all kinds. There's sometimes like Coca-Cola send you free coupons for stuff. Anyways, all that to say this. Being financially literate is a massive key to help you out. And I'm sick and tired of seeing people take advantage of young men who don't know what's going on. If you can manage between 18 to 25 to scrape up $10,000 and just invest it, you should be able to do that with the 10% rule. 10% of everything we make is ours to keep. It comes off the top before taxes, whatever, gross. However you get to 10% of everything you make is yours to keep forever. That's our cushion. And that doesn't include, well, you could put some of that in the oh shit fund. And I'm telling you, time and compound interest will pay off. We haven't had this account. I haven't been doing this account. I don't remember when we started doing this account, but we seeded this account with like 12 or 1500 bucks, and now we're almost at we're over $24,000. So, and this is tangible proof you can check for yourself. It's not I lost a tremendous amount of money with Coinbase and anyways, rug pulls, and I would never, I just won't deal with it. And I'm sure you guys that do that, God bless you, good luck to you. The guys that, I'm not a gold and silver guy. I realize it's a tier 1 asset. I'm just not a gold and silver guy. Nothing like that. The only thing I find very interesting about gold and silver is they have currency, actual physical dollars that are backed by that, which means if you have $5 bill, it's backed by gold. Now that makes a lot of sense to me, and I just can't find it. I would go and buy some, even if I have to drive, or go there and fly there and buy some and bring it back. I would definitely do that, but I can't seem to find it. So, anyways, I think it's called a gold-backed dollars or something like that. Anyways, they're pretty cool looking too. One other thing I think as a side note to get a little interesting fact. If you can find a $2 bill, you look at the back of that $2 bill, and if you want to know what's going on the back of a $2 bill, I'll tell you. If you don't, then hey, don't worry about it at all. Again, financial literacy is a big deal. A basic understanding you can get, which is taught in a parable form, is called The Richest Man in Babylon. I showed you that book earlier. Time and compound interest. You need to get out of debt, debt-free. You can use your credit cards. You can use financing in that as long as it's 0% or you pay it off. All right? I've used it as a 25-day float, which I consider a credit card or financing. Let's say you can buy $2,000 worth of furniture at 0% for 6 months. That's a good deal. All right? Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, you have to take care of yourself. You're my future. You don't owe me anything. You don't owe me a like or subscribe or anything like that. I don't want you to think that there's nobody out there who gives a shit about you. And you're not alone. Like a fart in G-string from West Texas, El Paso, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Let me hope I can turn this off.